In Korean entertainment, fame shines brighter than the sun, but with fame come shadows, scandals, criticism, personal struggles, setbacks that could have ended careers. Yet, the true stars are not the ones who never fall. They're the ones who fall and rise again, stronger. Tonight, let's journey into the fearless comebacks of Korean celebrities. Stories of pain, resilience, and strength. Stories that prove every fall can spark a greater rise. Park Seo-joon, the struggler who refused to quit. Park Seo-joon wasn't born a superstar. He faced rejection, small roles, typecast characters, and whispers that he would never break through. But then came Fight for My Way, a story of a struggling fighter, chasing dreams against all odds. It wasn't just a role, it was his truth, and the world felt it. Then, Itaewon Class, Park Seo-joon, the man who turned pain into power. Seo-joon's performance didn't just touch Korea, it touched the world. This was his comeback. A reminder that fearless comebacks are born when you refuse to quit. IU, from hated idol to beloved icon. When IU first debuted, she was mocked, criticized for her looks, for her voice, even for daring to dream. The comments were brutal. Any other teenager might have broken, but IU didn't. She wrote, she sang, she poured her soul into her music. And then Good Day came. One high note that changed everything. From there, she didn't just sing, she soared. Into acting, into My Mister, into Hotel Del Luna. Every role, every song, a piece of her fearless journey. IU is no longer just a singer or actress. She is Korea's sweetheart. Proof that even the deepest hate cannot stop destiny. Nam Joo-hyuk, the silent fighter. Nam Joo-hyuk was at the peak of his career until controversy struck. In an instant, everything threatened to crumble. The public turned. The spotlight burned too hot. But instead of fighting with words, he stayed silent. He let time pass. He let his work speak. And then came 2521, a role that reminded the world why they loved him. A performance so raw, so human, it erased the doubts. Nam Joo-hyuk's comeback wasn't loud. It was quiet, fearless, and unforgettable. Kim Tae-ri, the risk taker. When Kim Tae-ri chose her first big film, she didn't choose safe. She chose The Handmaiden. Bold, controversial, risky. Many thought her career would end before it began. But Tae-ri's performance? Fearless, unstoppable. From indie films to Mr. Sunshine, from art house to 2521, she proved she could do everything. Her comeback wasn't from scandal, it was from doubt. She proved the doubters wrong. And she did it with fearless choices. Gong Yoo, the man who returned stronger. Gong Yoo knows silence. Years passed without major roles. Fans worried, had he faded? Then, like thunder in the night, came Train to Busan, then Goblin. In one sweep, Gong Yoo became a global name. His comeback wasn't just powerful, it was legendary. Sometimes, the greatest comeback is not rushing. It's waiting, and returning with the perfect storm. Jennie, the solo queen. When Jennie debuted with Blackpink, she was attacked with labels. Lazy, overrated. The criticism was sharp, but Jennie didn't bow. Instead, she released solo. One song, one performance, one statement. And the internet broke. From global fashion runways to chart-topping music, Jennie turned hate into fuel. Her comeback is a crown she now wears fearlessly. Lee Sung-gi, the warrior of his own story. Lee Sung-gi wasn't defeated by fans or roles. He was betrayed by his own agency. Unpaid, misused, taken advantage of. But instead of silence, he fought. He demanded justice. And he won. Then he returned to screens, freer and stronger than before. Lee Sung-gi's comeback wasn't just personal. It was a victory for every artist. Han Se, from debt to destiny. Han So he once worked part-time jobs. Waitress, clerk, model. She lived with debt, with shadows, with doubt. But she didn't stop. Her breakthrough came with the world of the married. Then My Name, a raw, physical, fearless role that few would dare. Han Soi's comeback wasn't from fame. It was from hardship. She showed the world that even broken beginnings can bloom into fearless futures. Cha, UNWO, more than a pretty face. Cha Eun-woo was mocked for his beauty. Just a face genius, they said. But Eun-woo wanted more. He wanted to prove he could act, could grow, could inspire. From My ID is Gangnam Beauty to True Beauty. From idol stages to island, he kept transforming. His comeback is a refusal to be defined by looks. Cha Eun-woo is no longer just pretty. He is fearless talent in motion. BTS V, the artist with no limits. Kim Taehyung V of BTS. For years, fans adored his deep voice. But comparisons were endless. He could have stayed safe, hidden within the group's success. But V chose a different path. With Layover, he gave the world jazz, soul, R&B. Not mainstream, not safe, but uniquely him. And the world embraced it. Beyond music, he paints, he photographs, he acts. V's comeback is not about proving others wrong. It's about proving himself right. From Park Seo-joon's struggles, IU's reinvention, Nam Joo-hyuk's quiet strength, to V's artistry beyond BTS. These stories remind us of one truth. Fearlessness is not never falling. It is falling and rising again. Every comeback is a lesson. Every struggle, a seed for greatness. So, which fearless comeback inspires you the most? Because one day, your story of rising again may inspire someone else.